This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live. We're at the Precious Metal Summit 2019 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me right now is Stephen Power from Antipa Minerals. It's a publicly traded company. This symbol is AZY on the ASX. Stephen, welcome to SNN.Live.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
It's great to have you on. So for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Well, Antipa Minerals has been listed for 8 years. We've basically got an asset in the north of Western Australia, 300 kilometres east from Port Hedland, and near the Tier 1 historic Telfer gold and copper mine.
So let's get a history of the company. When did it start, and how did you develop to where you're currently at today?
Well, we listed in 2011. We decided we were looking for an asset which would be capable of generating world-class discoveries, precious metals with copper and other things. We identified the Paterson province, and that was a proven Tier 1 province, Telfer, which 32 million ounces of gold and 1 million tonnes of copper. And also Callahan's, which has over 5% of the world's tungsten in resource, but it was undercover and underexplored. So that ticked all of our boxes.
So what makes the project and the company itself unique when compared to some of your competitors out there in Western Australia?
Well, I think it's simply got an asset, a world-class asset. That was identified several years ago when Rio Tinto, on the back of results we were generating out of our Calibre discovery, where we were making 370-metre intersections of gold and copper mineralisation. They agreed to farm in for 60 million Australian dollars and are still paying for the exploration up there. Rio Tinto has made a discovery to the west of our joint venture ground, which investors may have heard about, which is called the Winu discovery. Rio Tinto currently have 12 rigs on that discovery and a 180-man camp with an airstrip. So they definitely believe that not only Winu, their discovery, but also the whole province is something worth investing in heavily.
And what's your background? I mean, how'd you come into all this?
I come out of West Perth in Western Australia, and I was a lawyer. And if you have those two things, you also deal with a lot of exploration companies and production companies in the mining game. And that's basically where I came from. Everyone in the company came together through a very successful company called Lion Ore Mining International, which was taken over several years ago by Norilsk from Russia. At about $6 billion takeover, and we were all involved in that and came to know each other. And after that finished, we looked at each other and said, okay, let's go and do something significant.
So then, from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of 2019 going into 2020?
Well, I think the biggest one is that we've got an extensive drilling campaign on our 100% owned ground, which is drilling targets, aerial EM targets we've identified in previous surveys, as well as some magnetic targets, so that's ongoing. And also in the Citadel joint venture ground, we have a significant drilling campaign paid for by Rio, which involves the extension of the existing 1.6 million ounce gold and copper resource we have up there, and they're looking to increase that because Calibre and Magnum, which have that resource, are 40 kilometres away from their own Winu discovery. So obviously, that you put them together, it's extremely exciting.
And where can our audience go and find more information about Antipa?
Obviously on our website, antipaminerals.com.au, and don't forget the .au because we're in Australia, and of course through our ticker AZY on the Australian Stock Exchange.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the Precious Metals Summit 2019 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me again has been Stephen Power from Antipa Minerals, publicly traded company. The symbol is AZY on the ASX. Stephen, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you.